The 2023 NCAA track season is over, and the national championship meet did not disappoint, because the Florida Gators continued their dominance and won yet another NCAA title. And ironically, the 4 points that they actually won the meet by came from the main event, the 100-meter dash. But if you paid very close attention to that 100-meter final, there was a sprinter in the race who nobody expected to be there, because Cole Beck of Virginia Tech was there, representing as one of the fastest men in all of Division I. And Virginia Tech is not well known for track and field, which is ironic, because Cole Beck didn't really come there for that sport either. The truth is that Cole Beck has always been one of the greatest talents on the track at the high school level, but he's also been splitting his attention because he is a football player. But with one more season left of college eligibility remaining, there is now no reason to believe he won't be back in the 100-meter dash final, competing for a medal. And this is why. Now allow me to address the elephant in the room. Cole Beck is not a name that anybody brings up when we're discussing the fastest sprinters in Division I. And that's probably because nobody really knows who he is. Sprinting has basically been a side hustle for him throughout his entire athletic career. But he's also probably been a little bit better at his side hustle than he has been at the main one playing football the entire time. At the high school level, Cole Beck was a 3-star football recruit who scored 81 touchdowns throughout his high school career. He did all that in the state of Virginia, but he was also good enough to convince Virginia Tech to offer him a spot on their football team. But I'm pretty sure they also noticed he was very legit on the track, because if he was good in football, he was actually great in sprinting. He won 3 state championships in the 100 and the 200, but that's not telling the whole story, because as a junior in high school, he actually made the 100-meter dash final at the New Balance National Meet and finished second in that race to only Anthony Schwartz. And in case you didn't know, Anthony Schwartz was the Gatorade National Track Athlete of the Year. Coincidentally, he was also a great football player, but that's not the point of this video. But what actually is that we weren't paying attention, because we should have seen Cole Beck coming all the way back then. At Virginia Tech, he did play football, but to clarify, he suffered a major injury early in his career and chose to focus on track entirely. And as a freshman, he finished 4th in the 100 for the ACC conference. But he kept getting better from there, because as a sophomore, he finished 4th in both the 60 and the 200-meter dash indoors, during a year where there was no outdoor track championship, and we all know why. But in 2021, he won the ACC championship in the 100-meter dash and finished 12th overall at the NCAA championship meet. And I'm gonna be honest, all this time, I wasn't paying him any attention because he just didn't make the final of the NCAA meet yet. So in 2022, he came back to the track, winning his first conference championship in the indoor 200-meter dash. Yet the only reason that we didn't see him at the NCAA's outdoors is because he false started at the regional meet in the 100, which is also where things get interesting, because he actually rejoined the football team and saw his first on-field action in 2022. That is an accomplishment I know he worked incredibly hard to achieve. But after his season as a kick returner ended, he was back on the track. And this time, he was clearly better than ever. He made the NCAA Indoor Championship in the 60-meter dash, which is extremely hard to do. So hard, in fact, that if Noah Lyles actually went to college, the entire time he was sprinting during that window of his career, likely would never have made it in that event. So after all that, it should come as no surprise anymore that at the NCAA Outdoor Championship meet, a competition that Cole Beck has already been to in the past, he made the final of the 100-meter dash. And by the way, he was the only man from Virginia Tech to do it in any event. I don't know what the future of Cole Beck's career will look like, but all I got are the receipts for everything he's done to this point. Cole Beck left high school as one of the greatest sprinters in his recruiting class, but he was also committed to competing on the football field. And even though he never gave up on football entirely, it should be abundantly clear to him and everybody else watching that between the lines of a track is where his talent truly shines. He's continued to improve every single year on the track, all the way to becoming an NCAA championship finalist. But he's still back on the football field in 2023, competing for the Hokies. And you've got to give him respect for that, because even though he's not a star player, that is extremely hard to do. But Cole Beck has one more track and field season in the outdoor campaign remaining, and I'm willing to bet that nobody will be overlooking him in any race he shows up to, because football will soon be a thing of the past for him. But there's no reason to believe that he can't get back to the one race that he actually needs to run, the NCAA championship final. And the only difference is that this time, everyone else will actually be expecting him to show up and do damage once he gets there. I'm Coach Rob, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to see more content like this, then please like and subscribe.